Hi there everyone, no DMAA here coming at you with a card gaming report number 6. So, this video is going to be about my 1200 sub giveaway and my weekend playing the Great Legend pre-release event. So, I ended up entering a locals that had a pre-release event and ended up taking second place and won a Magna Engemon art. So, this is given out to the first place people. But since my locals had multiple kits, we were able to give first and second the Magna Engemon. So I ended up still getting it, but I got second place to claim it. I played all yellow today in that event. We played constructed. We played constructed and sealed, so the whole like we can play from loose packs and make a deck, and then the other is like play with our legal decks and then put set 4 cards in there. So I went the constructed route because me and my Digibros were doing that, so we were like, let's just play these decks and tech in the set 4 cards. So I ended up teching in a Lobomon in my blue Imperial Digimon deck. It was really, really strong. That Lobomon was amazing. I only pulled 1 out of my 6 packs, and I ended up winning 3 games in a row with that. So I went 3-1 in my tournament. I played against a yellow DP deck, yellow Shine Greymon, McDonald's, and last round was Shine Greymon again. So I ended up playing basically all yellow. McDonald's I consider definitely yellow because it's 2cc, like red yellow, but it has a lot of like yellow like tech, like the recovery package, the Eden's arrow. Man, those are also annoying to deal with. His McDonald's deck was really good. Like those games were amazing. Let's backtrack a bit. So round 1, I played against a yellow DP deck. She was not a Shine Greymon player, and I appreciated that so much because every time I played against multiple yellows, it's always shine. So I was expecting her to shine me, and then she ended up not shining me, and she ended up playing like other stuff like Kentaromon, Serafimon. I was like, oh, this is not Shine Greymon. How refreshing! Like it was nice. She was a new player too, so it was like it's very fun. It was very casual feel. Like I hope they're like improve the deck a bit afterwards too. It was nice. So that game was pretty fun. It was like a really fun start. And then round 2, I played against Shine Greymon, an actual Shine Greymon deck. And then he was actually an old buddy of mine from my Dragon Ball days when I used to play Dragon Ball. My God, I still laugh sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, I played Dragon Ball. But I knew him from my Dragon Ball days, and he just started playing Digimon. So he was kind of new, but he'd been playing before, so he was pretty like good with bringing out the Tekken like bringing the children out, you know, like, oh God, he was really good at doing that. I Lobomon him though. I won that game too. I won both these games with Lobomon. Like we won 2 out of 3, so it was just like Lobomon. That Lobomon's such a good sneak attack. I'm just like, wow, that card's winning me games. In addition to the whole Imperial Digimon just restands, jammers, and swings. So I was like, yeah. Those 2 games were amazing. I went 2-1 against the Shine Greymon. And then round 3, I played the McDonald's deck. Oh my God, that game was the most intense game of the entire weekend. I was like, this McDonald's deck is trying to destroy me. Because he played Gaia Forces, he played Eden's Arrows to keep blowing up my Imperial Digimons. And then he finally played a Craniumon, and my Imperial Digimon could not get over. I had a hard drop in Omnimon, and he killed it with a Gaia Force. I literally had to use Hammer Sparks. I had 3 because of Davis, and then I used 2 Hammer Sparks, so I could hard drop down Omnimon because he was the only thing that could get over the Craniumon. Like, literally just by attacking. I couldn't even blow it up by the effect, obviously, because Craniumon's effect of, like, you cannot destroy this card by card effects. So, like, Omnimon was useless Digivolving anyway, even though he was killing the Cranium. He was killing my Imperial Digimons anyway, so I was just like, I have to hard drop this on him. He Gaia Forced it right after. I was like, Gaia Force! It was painful. It was totally painful. I literally ran out of cards in deck too. I had to draw a certain card. I had to draw the Imperial Digimon. But then he killed my ultimate before I could even get it on board. So I was just like, alright. So I ended up just oh yeah, Lobomon him too for that. I was like, Lobomon for the win because I Digivolved it into I swung with Vmon. Because he attacked. He did a misplay like hardcore. He attacked with the Craniumon. That's how I won. He misplayed really hard. He attacked with it, and then I Puppetmoned it, and then just kept swinging at him until I kept, and then I Puppetmoned him again so I could keep it down. So he made a fatal mistake. He had 5 security too because he got healing, and then it's just like, wow, I got rid of it all, and I ran out of cards. I had 0 cards left in deck. It was amazing. I was like, wow, that was the ultimate comeback because it was like the costly mistake. It was wild. And then round 4, I bricked really hard and lost to my rival. He's my rival now, Shine Avenger. Man, that dude kicked my ass again. I was like, I bricked really hard. I said, you can't cut my deck this time because you make me brick when you cut my deck. So he didn't cut my deck, and I bricked anyway. So it's like that hocus pocus magic, that Kaiba keeps going on about. Like, pretty sure there's something going on there. And as pseudo judge, I have to look into this. How do I not brick against Shine Avenger? He avenged him again because in one of my earlier videos, I played Green Sarismon against him, and ended up bricking against him too. I was like doing really well too. These first, like I was just mentioning, like these 3 games against all these yellow players, I was like, okay, I'm like on a streak, with the Lobomon kills, and then I didn't even draw Lobomon during any of my games against Shine Avenger. I was just like, all right, Shine Avenger, you just kicked my ass again. Like, you made me a number 2 when I should have been number 1. This was my first outing as the goggles, and you made me a number 2. Like, the pride hurts. The pride! It just hurts sometimes. Yeah. So that was my overall weekend with pre-release. This Digimon pretty sweet to win either way. I pulled a couple good stuff. Like, I pulled that card, Rise Greymon. I pulled the Chaos Mons, 1 of each, and the Lucymon Secret Rare. So, my pulls were actually not that bad, like, value-wise. These were, like, really good pulls. All of these are so good. But these 3 are the best! But yeah, alright. Oh, pre-release cards. These are what the pre-release stamps look like. I am trying to collect these, so, wish me luck on the hunt. Alright, let's get into why you're watching this video. I'm going to give this away, so this is going to be my 3rd giveaway. For those who don't know, I already have done 2 giveaways before this. I've given away 2 TK starter decks, and I've also given away a box of 1.5 back in, like, March. Pretty cool, So, I'm getting, like, 8 more boxes anyway, and I don't think I'll be needing this one. I just kind of bought it. This is going to be the 3rd giveaway. 1,200 subs, so it's going to be a contest, and the rules are this, that you have to be subbed to me, obviously, to reach the 1,200 subs. You have to like the video, and you have to comment an answer to the question I'm about to give you. So, who is your favorite tamer? That's the question. Who's your favorite tamer and why? So, a 2-parter, basically. Like, so, that's all you have to do, is to tell me why. Like, why do you like, Ty? Do you like him because he has awesome goggles? Do you like, Mimi because she's a cool girl? Do you like TK because he's cool? He has a Patamon. Patamon's cool. Maybe it's association with like Digimon too. Maybe like I like the dynamic between this person and that person. Doesn't really explicit. And then for those who don't know the anime at all, you can just tell me like who your favorite tamer card is. So that's a simple answer. Like I like playing the TK tamer card because he gets me to shine, something like that. So that way I'm not excluding people, sort of, like, I want everyone to be able to have a chance to win this. So, who would be my favorite tamer card? Because my favorite tamer is, objectively, it's Matt, because Matt is the most relatable character to me, because of his role as an older brother, his backstory with his parents, and his overall, like, journey throughout the original series. But the fanboy in me loves Vmon, so my favorite protagonist is Davis, sometimes. You can have multiple favorites too, I guess. Like, my favorites are Matt and Davis. That's acceptable too, because they're dual tamer cards. So I'll allow that. You can have multiple answers. Like, oh, I like Davis and Ken because of their bond and DNA Digivolving, or Matt and Ty because that tamer card's really good and their bond is really, really cool. Best friends, rivalry type thing. So yeah, I'll allow that. So yeah, this is very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing who wins this again. And then I'll do a live after I reach 1,200 subs so we can see who won this. And then also I also have a request too. Like, so if you win this, just make sure you send me your polls, pics of your polls, so I can share it with the channel. So like, so everyone can see like what you polled overall. So because we'll all be curious, you know. And I did it with the 1.5 giveaway, and and Fires Deep did it for me. So I'm just gonna add that to the contest too. Like, yeah, just send me a pic of your polls. I will be curious. Everyone will. So, thank you all so much for supporting me so far in my channel journey through this digital tuber life. I've been having a lot of fun with this card game and meeting new people and gradually losing my antisocial tendencies. For those who don't know, I'm not very social, to be honest. Like, it's actually quite amazing that I've gotten this far. So I just want to give you all a shout out that it's been fun, like, hanging out with y'all on the internet, and for those who are watching that are for my locals, like, it's been very nice, like, getting to know you guys better and playing games with you and being your pseudo judge. It's very prodigious. I've been told I need to work on my wording of that, and I'm like, you're not wrong. I've been spamming that for a minute, so I've been trying to say it less. Prodigious! Oh, I failed. Anyways, alright, thank you all so much. I can't wait to see who your favorite tamer is and discuss with you guys, like, why Tai's your favorite, why, gosh. You can even count video game ones, too. I wouldn't mind that, like Rena and... Who else is a video game one? Rena... I don't remember their names. The people from Cyber Sleuth. Who else? The dude from Digimon World 3. I don't know. I forgot all their names. My bad. Anyways, good luck, everyone, and alright, I'll see you all next time.